Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a lovely week so far. Today's video is all about my absolute favourite website of all time. It's called Physics and Maths Tutor and it's absolutely brilliant. Now, why on earth is Physics and Maths Tutor brilliant? Well, first of all, it has something that saved me during the GCSEs this year, which is their flashcards. Now, I've spoken before on the channel about using flashcards because obviously all your revision should come down to testing yourself, active recall and testing yourself. And flashcards are brilliant. They are one of the best ways to revise, and loads of people all over the internet, from Jade Bowler, Ali Abdal, Smile with Solar, etc., have talked about the use of flashcards. Just spam flashcards, they are brilliant. Now, PMT, Physics and Maths Tutor, has so many good flashcards. They have flashcards that are covering the whole curriculum in pretty much in all the sciences, maths, English, geography, etc. So they have flashcards in loads of different subjects and they cover the whole curriculum. I think one of the things that I found hardest when I was starting in GCSEs in like year 10 was probably that I couldn't cover the whole content. As in, I would like write notes and make flashcards on the content for a test, for example, but I'd miss stuff out. If you have this problem as well, missing stuff out, because there is a lot of stuff to cover, then PMT has you sorted. It's so good because it has the flashcards on every single topic, it breaks them down by topics, and they are really good flashcards as well. Well-made flashcards can make a massive difference. And obviously they're founded on active recall as well, which is what you should be doing to revise. It's really important that whatever method you use, you're testing yourself, as I've spoken before. However, unfortunately they don't have spatial repetition incorporated, but I think because they are so effective and there's so many of them and they cover the whole content, I think that you don't really need spatial repetition if you practice them often enough. And I would basically just like practice them in the car, on the way to school, in the evenings. As long as you're practicing them enough and you're testing yourself, that's all that kind of matters with flashcards. The next thing is they have loads of past papers. Now, the past papers are literally one of the most important things you can do when you're studying. If you spam past papers, you're basically guaranteed to do well because you're already practicing what the exam is going to test you on. Also, past papers are a brilliant form of active recall. I use past papers loads for the upcoming GCSE exams and they are really, really good. I've also tested myself to make sure I know the flashcards well as well. But if you are running out of time now, just practice the past papers because they are really, really good practicing what is coming up and you're testing yourself as well. PMT has topic past papers and it also has full past papers, so the topic questions are really useful, but the full past papers are just as useful. And I feel like the full past papers, if you do them in time conditions, it really prepares you well for the exam. The next thing is that PMT also has really, really good summary notes, really in detail. And if you're somebody who likes notes, and I know a lot of people do, then these are brilliant. The summary notes that PMT has are just magical. That's all I can say. They are really in depth. There's loads of them, and they cover the whole course and the content, which is difficult to do because you can miss stuff out. And so if you like blurting or you like making flashcards from the summary notes, then those summary notes are fab. Now, English is a difficult subject. A lot of people find it hard, and that's because English is subjective. Different people can perceive you in different ways, and the way of writing is not a right or wrong answer, right? And so it demands a particular way of writing, which is hard to get your head around. However, PMT really helps with this. It has context notes, which are amazing. They're super useful because remember, 6 marks of your mark in English literature comes from content. So if you're really nailing that content, then that is really good. So you can use this resource, and it's so many pages of summary notes for the different texts. So the PMT has English summary notes for different texts, and it's brilliant because it provides you with loads and loads of stuff that you can talk about, which is a really useful mechanism for the exam. And also it has analysis as well, so it has a quote bank and loads of analysis, and this just makes timing in the exam easier. It makes the exam easier because obviously analysis isn't easy. English literature isn't a particularly easy subject, but the analysis that PMT provides you is brilliant and helps you get higher marks and helps you so that you don't have to think about the analysis in the exam, and is also giving you the analysis, which is something that a lot of students struggle with. And finally, I would say that it has the practical skills as well. So practicals, obviously they're worth 6 marks in science, and being able to learn the practicals and practicing the practical skills and understanding them and learning the content is something that a lot of students struggle with. And so if you can use PMT to learn the practicals, then you can do well in those 6 markers in those science exams. A lot of people just forget about the practicals, and the fact that PMT has practical notes, practical flashcards is really, really, really helpful. I find the practical stuff really, really good. And also, it's a tutoring website as well. It's called Physics and Maths Tutor, so if you're interested in extra tutoring, then you can use it for that as well. But that is Physics and Maths Tutor. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will leave a link to the website down below. I'm not sponsored by Physics and Maths Tutor. I'm just glazing it because I think it's brilliant. And I hope you have a lovely day and best of luck with all your GCSEs. Thanks for watching.